Let alpha and beta be the roots of the equation 5x square plus 6x minus 2 is equal to 0. Sn is equal to alpha power n plus beta power n is equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. Then you can see in all the four options, there is a relation between S6, S5 and S4. Let's see how to get this. The given equation is 5x square plus 6x minus 2 is equal to 0. Sn is alpha power n plus beta power n. So first let us find out the sum of the roots and the product of the roots. We know that alpha plus beta is equal to minus 6 by 5. Alpha beta is equal to minus 2 by 5. We need a relation between S6, S5 and S4. So you know S6 is equal to alpha power 6 plus beta power 6. S5 is equal to alpha power 5 plus beta power 5. And S4 is equal to alpha power 4 plus beta power 4. You can see that S6 is of degree 6, S5 is of degree 5. Finding out the roots of this equation and then finding out alpha pi 5 plus beta pi 5 is difficult because the roots are irrational roots, is difficult to compute. So we should somehow or other look at the degrees of different terms, namely S6 is of degree 6, S5 is of degree 5, S4 is of degree 4. So I will choose a lower degree expression, say S5, and I will try to make this as S6. That means I have to make this right hand side in terms of alpha power 6 and beta power 6. We know that alpha plus beta is equal to minus 6 by 5, alpha beta is minus 2 by 5. So if I multiply this alpha power 5 plus beta power 5 with alpha plus beta, it will become an expression of degree 6. So what I will do is, I will multiply the left hand side with a minus 6 by 5 and I will multiply the right hand side with the minus 6 by 5. Now I am going to replace minus 6 by 5 as alpha plus beta. So this becomes into alpha plus beta. So my left hand side is minus 6 by 5 times S5 is equal to, if you open the bracket, you get alpha power 6 plus beta power 6 plus alpha power 5 beta plus alpha beta power 5. Now you can see that this is nothing but S6. And in these two terms you can pull out an alpha beta common, and within bracket you have alpha power 4 plus beta power 4, and you know alpha power 4 plus beta power 4 is an S4, and alpha beta is equal to minus 2 by 5. So I get minus 6 by 5 times S5 is equal to S6 minus 2 by 5 times S4. I have already got a relation involving S4, S5, S6, but in the options there are no denominators, so let us multiply everywhere by a 5. So minus 6 times S5 is equal to 5 times S6 minus 2 times S4, and in all the options all terms are positive, so I will shift this term to the left side and this term to the right side. So I get 2 times S4 is equal to 5 times S6 plus 6 times S5, which is nothing but, we can check the options. 2 times S4 is equal to 5 times S6 plus 6 times S5, which is nothing but option A is the right answer.